Silent weekend dance chaos. So last month, my sister, who just returned from a 1-week silent meditation retreat and now considers herself a Zen master, decided that our household was simply too noisy for inner harmony. She proposed a new rule: no speaking at home for a whole weekend. At first, we all thought this was her latest phase, like her brief and disastrous foray into homemade kombucha. But my parents, ever the enablers of personal growth, agreed. That Friday night, she ceremoniously taped a sign to the fridge: "Silence is golden, express yourself creatively." At first, it was awkward. My mom tried to mime her dinner order, which resulted in a plate of raw carrots and a spoonful of mustard. My brother just texted memes from across the table. But pretty soon, things took a turn. My dad, never one to be outdone, decided that if we couldn't talk, we should communicate through interpretive dance. The next morning, instead of good morning, he greeted us with what can only be described as a cross between a waltz and an enthusiastic chicken. The rest of us got into it too. I did a tap routine to request the TV remote, my sister responded with a pirouette to say no, and my mom invented a move I can only call the laundry shuffle. Things escalated quickly. By Sunday, we were all pretty good at this, and my dad was taking it a little too seriously. He'd started wearing sweatbands and YouTubing flash mob tutorials. That afternoon, he decided to express his need for groceries with a full-blown dance number in the kitchen, complete with jazz hands and a dramatic leap onto the counter. My mom, misinterpreting his moves for distress, joined in with a conga line. Before we knew it, the whole family was in on it, and my dad's performance was so convincing that my sister, in a moment of silent encouragement, signed him up for what she thought was a local dance class, but was actually a flash mob at the mall. Cut to Saturday at the mall. My dad, still mostly mute but now dressed in head-to-toe neon, found himself leading a crowd of complete strangers in a dance routine he'd only half learned from YouTube. He absolutely nailed it, until security asked him what he was doing, and, with no words allowed, he just moonwalked away. Moral of the story: silence may be golden, but in our family, interpretive dance is worth at least a mall's worth of embarrassment.